Hey everyone, Tigertenaka here, and welcome back to more DBZ BT3. In the last part, we technically finished up the game, but there's a few other things I want to cover. First, I got one more Dragon Ball off screen.
I'd like to try gathering the Dragon Balls to summon Shenron and get a wish.
Yeah, so now that I have all 7 Dragon Balls, I can summon either Shenron, Purunga, or in this case here, the Black Star Dragon Ball Shenron, which is a red Shenron. Don't worry, there are no consequences to getting the red Shenron. But yes, depending on what dragon you get, you can get different wishes. The red Shenron can give you 50,000 Zeni, or Z points rather, Chi-Chi, Penguin Village, King's Castle, and that's it. For the sake of getting characters, I guess, I'll get Chi-Chi. But you already granted it. I never understood the point of that line, but whatever. So yeah, every time you gather 7 Dragon Balls, you can get a wish. Once you run out of things to unlock, you can just get Z points for it, which the red Shenron is the one who gives you the most, I think, so if you really wanted to, you could just keep resetting until you get him. But that's not all, because we have Evolution Z to cover really quick. Now, I'm gonna go over this very briefly. Each character can equip up to 7 Potara item slots. They only start out with a certain amount, but if you distribute Z points to each character, you can equip them with more Potaras, which can give you various buffs and abilities in fights. For example, there's a Flight Potara, which makes flightless characters able to fly normally. Or you can equip like attack plus, defense plus, health plus, stuff like that. But you cannot stack multiple of the same effect, unlike in BT2, where you could stack like 10 health gain items and get like 10 bars of health. And you could use them in the story mode. Here you can only use it in multiplayer or dual mode. But really quick, let's see what I can actually equip here. Not very much, because I only unlocked a few of them that you can get through the story mode. Yeah, here, Halo requires 4. Blast 2 Ultimate Blast Key use is halved, but you lose an entire bar of health for that. And you get an attack -1. That's just one example. Demon Seal is the same thing, but you'll notice that each of these has a different icon. Halo is a dark orange, and Demon Seal is a blue. A dark orange means that it can only be used by characters who are good, which you can see on the character selection screen. Likewise, Demon Seal Potaras with blue icons can only work with evil characters, which you can also see on the character select screen. And let's see, Miracle Master, do an after image attack after you are knocked down. And it takes up 2 Potara slots, and this one down at the bottom here is only good for the AI. It gives you an AI type to go with. So for example, there's like a Goku type AI, which makes him fight with more melee attacks rather than key attacks. There's multiple ones of that, and you can have up to 3 custom builds, each of which you can choose in the character selection screen in dual mode. If you distribute Z points, say for example I distribute 5,000 here, I can get this Goku to equip up to 4 Potara slots. So that's the customization in a nutshell. You can buy items using Z points, and you can also look at the list of Potaras you have. But yeah, there's a bunch of stuff you can get here. The blue ones here are just straight up stat increases. The orange ones usually have stat increases of some sort and then an ability of some sort, like key control. Dragon Dash key use is halved, but it lowers your defense, and stuff like that. And this is the AI. Goku type, attack and defense evenly balanced, emphasizes close combat. So that's that in a very, very small nutshell. And if you do anything new in the Evolution Z mode, it'll ask you to save, which I don't see why you wouldn't do it yourself anyway. But, if you go to the data center, there is a very, very interesting mechanic here. Password input screen. If you look this up, you can find various passwords for various characters. This kind of lets you unlock them, but at the same time it kind of doesn't. But I'm going to go ahead and quick input this password here, so I will see you guys in just a moment. Alright, I went ahead and put the password in, and it's wrong. I'll be right back. Okay, let's see if it works now. God damn it. Alright, I figured it out. So, with that, we have unlocked a Red Potara character. You can only have a few Red Potara characters, but Red Potara characters are extremely powerful. They can only be used in duel mode, because that would be pretty OP if you could use it in the story. But let's see here. Yeah, let's put it at weak. Get rid of the time limit here. Let's do a team battle, 5 versus 1. So you can get 2 rows of these Red Potara characters. You gotta use custom 1, otherwise it won't do anything special. But let's go ahead and try to recreate the fight in the movie. Go ahead and try Piccolo and cause no. And then Trunks and Vegeta. Cause this is pretty freaking cool, I've gotta say. And let's just do it at Wasteland cause I'm lazy. But yeah, you'll see how overpowered the Red Potara characters are. You cannot customize Red Potara characters, but you don't need to. You really don't need to. Yeah, I have so much health and so much defense, and I get healed. Just look at this. Not to mention I have auto key restoration. My blast gauge gets filled even faster. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I'm having to pick this up on a different day. Thank God for save states, otherwise I'd have to do this video all over again. But yeah, Red Potara characters are extremely overpowered. And they're meant to be, which is fun. So if your friends ever want to fight you in this game, it's like, hey, I got a nice surprise for you. And just pick a Red Potara character, and look how fast I charge my ki. It's ridiculous. I should also mention that any type of Kamehameha attack does very, very little damage. Like 6 to 12, depending on the user and the type of Kamehameha. And keep in mind that an entire bar of health is 10,000. So by the time your Kamehameha wave actually connects, it's probably already been healed off because of the auto health regeneration that all Red Potara characters have. It should also be noted that most Red Potara characters can't be flinched. Like, they cannot be flinched from most normal physical attacks. Yeah, look at that. I'm automatically regenerating health. I'm already like 10% health recovered from that Super Masenko. It's ridiculous. And this can make for some pretty fun scenario fights if you really just want to recreate fights like this where Broly takes on every one of the Z fighters by himself. And it's pretty fun just to see what CPUs can do in these fights too. It's just really fun to overpower the shit out of everyone. It's just look at this. I've already taken down 3 characters in like 2 minutes here. But yeah, oh yeah, I forgot Broly's attack is point blank range there, but yeah, I forgot about that. You take no damage from special attacks when you guard. So yeah, Red Potaras, just fucking Red Potaras. But like I said before, you can only use these in multiplayer, so you can't overpower everything just by doing this in story mode, because that will not work. Bye-bye! Yeah, this is gonna completely disintegrate him, with no trouble. The attack wasn't even halfway over. 33,000 damage! That ult alone would have done 3 bars of health to a normal character. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, this is just absurd. I always like fucking around with this, though. It's fun. And it really gives you that overpowered feeling that Dragon Ball Z has sometimes. And Vegeta's the last one to fall. But yeah, that really does it for Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. I mean, I could go over stuff like Ultimate Training. Well, not Ultimate Training, what was it? Was it Data Center? I don't remember what... Oh, Ultimate Battle, that's what it was. I could go over that, but it's just fighting in a bunch of different scenarios. And it would just get repetitive to show them, especially since there's one mode in there that's 100 fights. It would just take too long to really show it all off, so I just showed the story mode, a little bit of the customization system, and the Red Potara characters. And if you want a list of the Potara characters, I'll post a link in the description, so that way you can get all the passwords down for yourself. But yeah, that'll pretty much do it for now, so... This has been Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 for the PlayStation 2 and probably other systems as well. And I will see you guys back with my next Let's Play. See you guys then.